Watch your child soar to new heights at Cabarrus Charter Academy. Cabarrus Charter Academy is a tuition-free public charter school now accepting applications for kindergarten through 12th grade. Our curriculum encompasses a student-focused learning environment, offering whole child development while fostering strategic partnerships between families, teachers, and the community. Join us for an information session or submit an application by visiting cabarruscharter.org today.
Good morning, Husky families. It's Mr. Pierce with Cabarrus Charter Upper School. Today is November 19th. It is Thursday. Looking forward to a weekend. So thank you for joining me today. It is No Shave November, so my girls at home like to see how awful Dad starts looking when it gets scruffy. So I'm laughing with it, but so are they. So you see a little bit of difference. There it is. Anyway, so thank you again for continued support and working with us this year. We've been very intentional with all of our scheduling to help our students be successful and ensure that the teachers have time to work specifically with our students. We've received very varying constructive feedback and know that we've been very successful on certain points, but we also know that we could definitely improve. So as we continue to move forward, we are working on buttoning up some things here, working on communication as always, and just being available for our families and our students moving forward. I do want to start with a couple of specific noteworthy dates of importance that everyone needs to remember. Next week is going to be Thanksgiving break. We are on November 24th. Monday is a regular school day. Cohort 1 will attend school on campus, and Cohort 1 will attend virtually. November 24th, all students will attend school remote learning virtually. It is a half day, but I know our teachers will be available. So November 24th, no students on campus. Everyone will attend school remotely, and it is only a half day as we prepare. The school will be closed from November 25th through the 27th. I believe those are the right dates for the Thanksgiving break. Guys, my philosophy is a break is a break. Our students have been working very hard. Our teachers have been working very hard. And I expect everyone to close these computers and, take a break, be thankful for life, be thankful for all that we have, and just try to find some peace and enjoy a little break before we get ready to dive right in and drive toward the next holiday break. Please note December 8th and December 9th will be school picture days for grades 6 through 11 here at Cabarrus Upper. Cohort 1, that'll be virtual students and in-person students, will be taking pictures on December 8th. I will send out some more specific information on how that's going to work so we can stagger times in for students. The pictures will be taken over in our court in the gym so we can socially distance and practice safety. So Cohort 1, December 8th. Cohort 2 will be December 9th. So any student, and then we will obviously offer a makeup day if one of those days does not work. But I'll send more information as soon as possible when we have it. I do want to remind, while we're talking about dates, there is a set deadline for seniors to get those cap and gown orders in to ensure that we have time to fulfill those orders. Guys, we're already in November. Graduation is the early part of, I think, June 5th. Don't quote me, but the first weekend in June. So time is moving. So please make sure if you have not gone to jostens.com and placed that order, we've got to get your cap and gown ordered as soon as possible. The final date that we want to talk about today is December 18th. That is another one of those half-day remote learning days for all students. It is a Friday right before the holiday break, but please know that will be a remote learning day, and it's only a half day for all students. Okay, moving on, grades, guys, please, I've said this a couple times now, grades as of now are counting. Last year, if you recall, in March, in May, the governor had said that we were going to move to passing. The high school students either received a numerical grade based on success in the class, or they had the option to do a P for passing. And then the middle school, grades 6 through 8, received credit for the course. regardless of what the grade was. Now, at this point, grades are counting. What high school students, grades 9 through 12, what that means is GPA. Juniors, as you are getting ready to start applying for colleges in the summer, for going into the spring, your junior year is massive when it comes to GPA, especially as that's their first grade that the colleges will see when you start applying. Freshmen, GPA starts this year. Freshman year does count. So we have got to be very diligent, vigilant. We have got to be purposeful when we are working with these classes. And guys, right now, grades as a whole did not look very well, and for various reasons. So we need to make sure that we are staying on top of things. Schoology is our one source for all families it should be using for up-to-date notes, assignments, and grades. We are a master learning school. We believe that all students can learn. Our teachers allow students to retake and redo assignments to demonstrate mastery. We also allow students to turn assignments in late as well. There's no reason for any student to accept a 0 or no credit for an assignment. They have plenty of time and encouragement to get those done, but unfortunately, we are struggling as a school with students not turning in the work, and that's unacceptable. Please help us engage in conversations with your students and ensure that they are doing the work. And once they do complete that work, turn it in. Turn it in. Because even though we are a master learning school, the cutoff dates for accepting is at the end of each quarter. So any work that was not completed first quarter is not being accepted once we set that deadline. So please help us stay with the students and encouraging them to get it done. Guys, please remember classes do begin daily at 7:30 every morning. Please, tardiness disrupts class. It also sets up a negative experience for students who show up late. Please make a conscious effort to get your student here to school on time. If you are not here in carpool by 7:29, we do have to shut the doors because we have teachers and staff who have to be in place by 7:30. So if you are not here by 7:29, we do shut that door and we will require you to come around, and your student must enter the front office and check in, receive a tardy slip, and then make their way to class. We do know that, especially as it starts getting cold and the weather might get bad, our families may have to leave earlier to, navigate through the traffic patterns, but please make every effort. I am encouraging all families that if you have an issue or concern with specific classes or a teacher, please give them the courtesy and opportunity by contacting them before you come to administration. As I enjoy speaking with all families and getting to know everyone, if you have not spoken with that specific teacher, I will more than likely send you to them first. Oftentimes, if there are misunderstandings, it can save time by going straight to them. But as always, I am here. Obviously, I've worked with quite a few of you already, but I am more than willing to collaborate. But I do want to absolutely give the opportunity for teachers to take care of those situations. Dress code reminder. We are thankful and elated that you have chosen Cabarrus Charter Academy to provide the educational supports for your student. But I must remind you, we are a school uniform school. Please be sure that your student is appropriately dressed when attending in person here on campus. A few noteworthy issues that we're dealing with: students should be wearing belts and not sagging pants. We do have stairs on campus, and if they're sagging, I witnessed a student yesterday almost fall down because their pants. Please pull them up, wear a belt. Also, hoods and headbands, sport headbands or bandanas are not allowed in the building. And also masks are required at all times. So speaking of masks, let's talk a little bit about COVID. I'm sure I'll get some more questions later, but COVID, we've been very fortunate to date keeping our students, staff, and community safe. We continue to monitor our community, ensuring our safety measures remain in place. We take temperatures daily, we ask the questions, we monitor for symptoms, we enforce quarantining, and of course, we do practice social distancing. I do want to thank all the families for continuing to keep open lines of communication with us and practicing self-quarantining when you feel that there is an issue that has arisen. If a student feels bad or if you are uncertain about whether they need to come, keep them home. we are very fortunate and happy that we can offer that the opportunity to attend classes virtually. I'd much rather them stay home and attend virtually to get their class and not fall behind than put anyone at risk here on campus by coming in. I do want to highlight a few successes that we've had this year, and I do want to begin truly communicating our vision for Cabarrus Charter Upper. So I do want to just talk a few seconds about some things that are going really well here that we're excited about, and maybe you don't know that they're happening. One, this year we did implement an all volunteered option at high school level for honors program for all social studies and English classes. No matter what has happened in the past, EOG scores, anything, we are allowing students to take control of their education and voluntarily try to earn honors credit in our social studies and English classes at the high school level. Next year, we will be branching out and offering math and science honors classes as well, but we are very happy to be able to offer that. This year, we have added AVID as a required course for 6th grade and also implemented it within our freshman seminar classes. But also at the same time, we have been implementing AVID strategies, which help our students be successful in all of our classes across the board. So our Wicker strategies and utilizing 21st century skills, really focusing on critical thinking skills, focusing on collaboration and vocally speaking. We're really pushing those endeavors in classes. We are also, our big mission for our school is we want to really focus on career and technology for our students. Career and tech courses, CTE courses, you may have heard them, is really a boom right now. Our goal is to prepare all of our students to not only be ready to enter college should they choose, but there are technical schools, there's military, there are other opportunities and avenues for students as they move into the real world, and we want to be able to prepare them for all of those. And how are we doing that? We have offered a number of new courses here on campus, ranging from personal finance to entrepreneurship to computer programming, these types of courses that we offer on campus. At the same time, we have worked out a relationship with Rowan County Community College as well as CPCC and offering dual enrollment classes for the high school level and specifically focusing on those CTE. We do plan on bringing Cambridge back. We are in the stages right now of offering Cambridge next year. That is on our agenda. And within the Cambridge program, there are CTE classes and opportunities coming there as well. We are going to make a few other changes and look at other opportunities for elective courses at the middle school level. Unfortunately, this year, COVID has restricted us to certain ones, but our real goal and focus is to open it up and have more offerings for our students moving in to the future. So I know that was a lot. 15 minutes, that was a lot of information. We are recording this for you to be able to go back and re-listen. So, but at this time, I will open it up for questions. And if you have any, please put them forward. If I cannot answer them today, we will make note of them and I will get you the answers to you, but we will give it a shot. So I look forward to speaking with you. So let's open it up, Mr. Shields, for questions. While we are sorting those, I do want to thank everyone again. We have had a very successful testing session this week. Just so everyone knows, grades 6 through 9 were invited into the building to participate in a state-mandated North Carolina check-in benchmark testing. We utilize these tests to make informed decisions about how our teachers and what our teachers need to focus on moving into the rest of the semester. We have had an amazing participation rate, but we will continue testing through today. Their 8th grade science will be testing tomorrow on campus here, and then we will have makeup sessions as well on Monday. Again, I know currently right now there is no option to take them at home home. So we really need our students to come in. We are ensuring that all safety measures are taken. Students are sitting at tables socially distanced away. They are wearing their masks. We are washing hands and sanitizing. So again, we've been very successful. So I do want to thank all the parents for their continuous work to help us get our students here on campus. We have all transparency. We have had only 2, but after doing our contact tracing and talking to the health department, we determined that it was not. It was just 1 or 2. It was 2 cases. Neither one of them occurred on campus. It was identified, and they have self-quarantined. One self-quarantined prior to even being tested, so we are good there. The other was a staff member who practiced self-quarantine. It was reported to the health department, and they said that they were good, that we were good. So, but we have had 2. Yes, ma'am. Great question. And again, we are very excited and very happy that we have been able to keep things down, be safe. And I think really the lack of cases on our campus and reported by our families is truly due to a community effort of trying to be safe. Our families really working together to ensure that, you know, kids are staying home, parents are being safe. So we're very excited and very happy to report that. A reminder that we do have School Messenger that I do frequently use. I am trying to back off a little bit because I do know that we send quite a bit of information home, and to prevent things from being lost in the shuffle or being overlooked as we get more, we are really making a concerted effort to streamline those to make sure we're communicating only when we absolutely need to. So obviously, there can never be enough, but there can also be too much. So I do appreciate your patience in that. At any time, if there are questions that you have, please email me at jpierce@cabarruscharter.org. I do try to check that thing regularly. They do come to my phone, but I do try to return any messages or emails within 24 hours. That is generally my goal. So, but thank you. Okay, we've answered that question. What percent of students are on campus? Currently, right now, we are about, it was a 50-50, but due to in the community and world, whatever you want to call it, nationwide, cases have gone up. We have had quite a few families decide to switch back to remote. So we were at 50-50. Currently, right now, we're around 60-40, 60 staying at home, 40% coming in. The 40% that do come in have been cohorted. So really, we're only having 20 to 25% of our students on campus at any one time. But we have had a better turnout of participation as we get further in now that we have all of our systems in place and things are working. So Ms. Wallace, that's a great question. We are pretty low numbers though. Great question. Currently, no changes in sports. They did have I say no changes. Currently, we still have all of our sports on pace with the original calendar that was sent out to everyone. I do know that there was a new mask mandate that was put in place for inside sports. I know volleyball now, I believe, have to wear masks unless there is a medical condition that they get that actually is documented. So I think the inside sports students have to wear masks now, and I may be wrong, but I'm almost 100% positive. You have to wear a mask in sports now, in indoor, unless you have a true medical diagnosis from the doctor. So, but those are the only changes currently right now. Sports we're moving forward. So we're hoping that continues. Great question. I want sports to continue. It's a great outlet for our kids. How many students attend at upper school? Oh, just to give a straight out number, it's around 35% of our high school students right now are coming in. We do have more more grades 6 through 8 on campus, our numbers are lower. So we're around 30 to 35% of our high school students are actually coming into the building. And again, only half of those attend at any given time. So how many students attend the upper school? We have a total of 374 students on campus or enrolled right now participating in classes. So 374 total students right now, but our goal is to reach 500 by next year. So that y'all, community, help us. More students means more opportunities for everybody. More sports opportunities, more club opportunities, more diversity. So our goal, please help us. I'm challenging us all now as a community. I want 500 students here by next year. So help us. Oh, just got an update. We are actually at 368 students. Not 374. We are currently at 368. So we've been doing a really good job of maintaining our enrollment through this COVID time. I do know local areas, their enrollment is dropping. And, you know, I give that to a testament of just the tenacity and the diligence of our teachers as well as our students to hang in there, give us a chance, give us a shot. So to be able to maintain our enrollment, I'm very happy about. Of course, I do want to start seeing an uptick, especially in the spring, as I would love to start in August next school year with 500 strong. So help us. Great questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We are also looking at an AIG opportunity. We are really shooting high for next year, but there are some limitations in order to truly have a vetted AIG program. We must have an AIG certified employee on staff. So we've got, that's one of the first pieces that we have to put in place. Currently, we do not have an AIG certified staff member, but we are diligently looking. And so we want to make sure that we are offering opportunities for all students. Yes, we do continue to do EC services. We by law have to, but also if it's what our students need, we will do it. So we do currently have some inclusion teachers on staff that are going in and providing services in the classroom as well as outside the setting. We do have an intervention specialist that is working with students to also help shorten the gaps that some have. So, but we do offer a full gamut. We follow IEPs, 504s. We are a public school, and you know that is one of our mandates that we have to do and that we feel that we must do to help all of our students. So yes, we do have EC here as well. Currently, all of the sports that we offer, basketball trials for middle school 6th grade are in December. We do offer track. We'd have to get all of those sports offered. I need to get with our coach to see, because obviously certain sports each year, depending on the number of athletes that we have, cross country was offered. It all depends on the number of athletes because we have to have enough to field a team. But I do know basketball is there, and I believe volleyball as well currently right now. I do want to take this time to thank you all for attending this morning. I do appreciate it. We're trying to find the best time to do these during the day. We've tried some in the afternoon, we tried some in the morning. We really haven't found the perfect niche. So if there is a time that works, if you're watching this later and on video, please just email me some times because I really want to try to target our audience the best that we can. So give me a time, just email it to me. All right. Well, questions are slowing down. I do appreciate everyone's time. We're going to go ahead and call it as 8:55. But as always, I'm available via email or give us a call here at the school, 704-886-2158. But again, you can reach me at jpierce@cabarruscharter.org. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to help serve our school. allowing me to help work with your students, because again, it's my passion and I enjoy being here. So again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of the week.
Watch your child soar to new heights at Cabarrus Charter Academy. Cabarrus Charter Academy is a tuition-free public charter school now accepting applications for kindergarten through 12th grade. Our curriculum encompasses a student-focused learning environment, offering whole child development while fostering strategic partnerships between families, teachers, and the community. Join us for an information session or submit an application by visiting cabarruscharter.org today.